Okay guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. All right guys, I'm back and we're gonna just pick right up from where I left off in the last video. Now it is uploading. Well, it has uploaded. It is now processing, but that takes a while. But while that is processing, I am going to continue on so that we will be completely caught up with the Q posts, and that will be for me, because I do want to get to some news tomorrow, because I have a lot of really interesting things to share with you. And I'd like to get to that, but I know Q is important as well. So we're going to be post 4259 to 4274. We're going to do it on the actual board itself, and I'll tell you why, because you'll see in a minute. It'll go much, much faster this way. So we are going to start off with right here. We're going to start off with 4259, where we go one, we go all, German yellow rose patriot. So let's go take a look at this. And here we go. Let's get some sound here. So nice, like they don't know how to respond. Wow, that's kind of cool. And of course, Q says, where we go one, we go all. German QAnon patriot surprises police officer with yellow roses for freedom and peace. Awesome. Now, let's go back, and we are going to go to the next one. And this is where we go one, we go all, sky banner in California. Let's check it out. And I would assume it's this one. Or is it? Oh, my brother is at a beach in California and called me to say a plane is flying up the coastline with a huge banner that reads, where we go one, we go all. Thousands in California are currently researching the hashtag and being led to Q. The most brainwashed state in the U.S. is being liberated. And here is the plane. It's hard to see, but that is what it's doing. It's flying with a banner that says, where we go one, we go all. Awesome. All right. And let's go back here. And we are on where we go one, we go all. Do it, Q. All right. Let's go take a look. And this says, patriots are dancing patriot. Patriots are united in their pursuit of common goals. Good versus evil, right versus wrong, humanity, power over another person is not okay. Patriots are not divided. Borders do not separate us. We fight together. We are strong together. We, the people. Where we go one, we go all.
In control and pursuit of common goals.
Good versus evil.
Right versus wrong.
Humanity.
Power over another person is not okay.
Patriots are not divided.
Borders do not separate us.
We fight together.
We stand strong together.
We, the people.
Where we go one,
we go all. Do it, Q!
I love that. What a good-looking couple, too.
In pursuit of common goals.
Aw, they look like they belong together, don't they? All right, and let's go back now. And that was Do It Q, absolutely. And where we go one, we go all. Kiddo art. All right, here we go. It says, my kiddos QAnon art project for the day. My son Lucas is so into this movement and wants his country back. So do I. We are with you, Q. We are Q. All right, let's listen to this. Aw. Oh, that is so cute. He must have a drone. I would love to have one of those drones that I could do that with. Of course, you know, if wishes were horses. All right, so there's that. And let's go back because there's more. There's always more. Oops. Well, that doesn't help us much, does it? Okay, where was I? Okay, we are here. Where we go one, we go all. Next generation patriots. Well, let's look.
Can you look at mommy? Where we go one, we go all.
Aw, what cute kids. Oh, those two little girls, they look like twins. Yeah, they do look like twins. Okay, and let's go back now. And where we go one, we go all, Brazil. Let's go to Brazil. Oops.
It's worldwide.
Hang
Shout
on.
out. Hey guys, Patriots worldwide. Shout out to the Great Awakening from southern Brazil. Where we go on, we go all.
I love that accent.
Hey guys.
That is awesome. Systematic destruction of the old guard. All right, and let's go see what else. That was Brazil. Let's go to Germany. Where we go one, we go all, Germany.
Where we go one, we go all. Hey, I'm Nico from Germany. Where we go one, we go all.
Love that accent.
Hey, I'm Nico from Germany. Where we go one, we go all.
I love different people's accents. I'm very musical. I actually was involved, you know, with a lot of music. That was pretty much my whole life when I was younger, and I was so into music. And I don't know, but I find the different accents. I love it. It's music. It's just like music to my ears. I don't know why, but I love people's accents. All right. Of course, everybody else has an accent and I don't. That's how everybody feels. All right. I still remember living in the States. I'd lived there for, gosh, almost 20 years. And I was talking to my aunt and I thought, I could hardly understand her. And I thought, what is wrong here? And I thought, she has the strongest Canadian accent I've ever heard. And I didn't even notice that Canadians had accents until I had been gone out of Canada for a long while. Anyway, that is not important. Okay, and let's go to Haiti. Don't think I'd really want to go to Haiti, but let's go there.
Ça passe, n'a levé. Representing Haiti, Haiti. Ça passe, n'a levé. We are rising. Where we go one, we go all.
Oh, that is such a nice.
Representing Haiti.
Very nice. She just looks like a very friendly lady. It's so song. It says, hey, Haiti belongs to the Haitians, not the Clintons. Oh, we're with you on that. Absolutely. What they did to Haiti is absolutely criminal. And where we go one, we go all, Pennsylvania. Let's go. Oh, cool. Welcome to Pennsylvania, land of the free, because of the brave. Absolutely. And now these guys all look like they're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and wonderful American patriots. Land of the free because of the brave. Awesome. All right. That was Pennsylvania. And let's go to Los Angeles.
Since day one, October 2017. Here since day one, October 2017. From the liberal gutter of Los Angeles, California, to the patriots across the nation and the patriots worldwide, where we go one, we go all. Here since day one, October.
Valiant Thor is his name. All right, and let's go back now and see what else. Now we're going to Oregon. Oh, what a nice looking family. Let me make this bigger. Oh, what a nice looking family. They really do look like just nice, wholesome people.
Oregon! Where?
We go.
When we go
Ah!
Oh, that
Oregon! Where?
We go.
when we go
Ah!
Now, looking at this, I can't tell which one is the mom in this picture, or maybe it's just the father and all his daughters, but maybe this is the mom, but she looks awfully young to have 4 kids. Anyway, and they're all such good-looking kids. Anyway, all right, let's go back, and now where are we going? Well, that was, where was that? That was Oregon, so now we're going to Dallas. I love me some Dallas now. Hang on here. Let me get this, and there we go.
when we go all.
Aww.
Where we go when we go all.
Oh, what a sweetie. Eating her popcorn. Oh, be still my heart. Such cute kids. All right. All right, that was Dallas, and let's go to Pennsylvania again. Is that right? I think it is. Okay, here we go. And hang on here.
The more patriots step up, the quicker the kickball falls.
Yeah, that's true.
Because where we go one, we go all. Tito Calloway, representing the D. Let's get him, Q. 17! The more patriots step up.
You know what? I don't know this guy, but I already like him. There's something about him I like. He just seems like a good, no nonsense, what you see is what you get guy. He says, the more patriots step up, the quicker the cabal falls, because where we go one, we go all. All right. And now we're going to Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. All right, and this, okay, hang on here. Ta-dum-dum. Let's make this bigger for you tiny phone people.
Oklahoma, where we go one, we go all. God wins.
He just doesn't seem very happy, does he? I know he's just being serious, but with him looking down like that, it makes him seem like he's angry. Anyway, let's go back, and now we're going to Jerusalem. Awesome. Oh, now, before I die, I want to go to Jerusalem. That is my dream. All right. Oh, hey, this is awesome. Embassy, United States of America, Donald J. Trump, President, Michael R. Pence, Vice President, and they are standing outside the Embassy of the United States of America in Jerusalem, Israel. Oh, you lucky guys. Lucky, lucky guys. That's awesome. Yeah, I really, really want to go there so badly. I want to walk where Jesus walked and to see the sights. I really do. Anyway, let's go to Louisiana. Okay, hang on here. Let's get this back here. And hang on here. There we go.
Central Louisiana, where we go one, we go all. Central Louisiana, where we go one, we go all.
That's awesome.
Central
All right.
Louisiana, where we...
All right. And let's come back up here. And I think we're going to go back to over here because we finished all the where we go one, we go all. So let's go back now, and we are on drop 4275. 4275, approaching the end, and Texas Pharmacy Board loosens restrictions on the drug reversing course. And it's got a link here, and Q says knowledge is power. So let's come down here and let's click on this. All right, the Texan Pharmacy Board loosens restrictions on the drug prescriptions, reversing course. The Texas State Board of Pharmacy issued a new rule that no prescriptions for the drug could be dispensed without a diagnosis, then changed their tune. It's unbelievable, isn't it? And Dr. Yvette Lozano, who has been in medical practice for over 20 years, was shocked to learn in March that she would be required to share her patient's diagnosis with the pharmacist before prescriptions for the drug would be dispensed. On March 20th, the Texas State Board of Pharmacy issued a new rule that no prescriptions for the drug could be dispensed without a diagnosis consistent with evidence for its use. Never before have we had to turn in a diagnosis with a prescription, Lozano told the Texan. Lozano had seen about 5 to 6 patients per week for CV. They see a dramatic improvement within 6 to 8 hours, Lozano said. Healthcare attorney Matt Rinaldi said doctors have called him concerned about the requirement. He said the rule does not violate HIPAA regulations because patient information can be shared for treatment purposes. HIPAA is the bare minimum standard of privacy that patients expect. However, Rinaldi added, the Texas State Board of Pharmacy published the rule on its website with the explanation that it was meant to prevent hoarding of the medications during the CV crisis. Right. Yeah, that's what they're saying up here as well. We had pharmacists calling early on saying that people were asking for 400 tablets on some prescriptions. The board members gave this guidance to pharmacists. Allison Benz, executive director of the Texas State Board of Pharmacy, told the Texan the rule was not guidance but a mandate. It also included a 14-day supply limitation unless the patient was previously established on the medication. The drug is often used to treat lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, among other things. On average, Lozano issues a prescription for CV treatment to last 5 days, about 10 pills each of the drug. She said she learned about the treatment from one of President Trump's press conferences and began investigating it. Because of her concern for patient privacy that seemed incompatible with the unprecedented rule, Lozano contacted State Senator Bob Hall to ask for help reaching the Texas State Board of Pharmacy. Hall was concerned about the rule that seemed to be inhibiting the dispensing of these potentially life-saving prescriptions. In a few months, we may discover places where this combination could have saved a significant amount of lives, but we have deaths because it's not used, Hall told the Texan. Additionally, he is concerned about collusion between the pharmacy board and pharmaceutical companies who want to prevent the use of an inexpensive drug while they develop a new expensive drug. Hall said he contacted the Board of Pharmacy Commissioners, executive director, and attorney about having the restriction removed. Over 6 weeks after the original rule was published, the Texas State Board of Pharmacy has recently changed its guidance to pharmacists about dispensing hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin. The website now says the rule does not prevent a physician from prescribing one of these drugs for an off-label use. Please note, the intended use for the drug is not required if the practitioner determines the furnishing of this information is not in the best interest of the patient. The Texas Medical Association, as of April 22nd, recommends against using the drug. Well, of course they do, except in clinical trials. In Galveston, Dr. Robin Armstrong made waves when he reported the successful use of the treatment with many patients in a nursing home center in Galveston. So, yeah, interesting. Very. But not surprising. I mean, we know that's exactly what's happening. So let's go back here. Not there. And come back here. All right, and Lisa Mae Crowley says after Lozano appeared on the Ingram angle on the 15th of May, the Texas State Board of Pharmacy has loosened restrictions. Lozano was seeing a dramatic improvement within 6 to 8 hours. Attorney concerned regarding collusion between pharmacy board and big pharma. Okay, and then on to the next one, and it's a little, well, it's a lot sad, actually. This is drop 4276 from May 17th. Father mourns death of young patriotic son. We do not get over a death. We learn to carry the grief and integrate the loss in our lives, in our hearts. We carry those who have died. We grieve and we love. We remember. That is a quote by Nathalie Himmelrich. God bless you and your family. Heaven awaits, and so does your son. And this is what Q is referring to, is this picture. It says, today is, and I'm not sure what this word is, DIPG, Awareness Day. My son Easton, oh, what a nice name too, and oh, what a nice looking boy. So sad. My son Easton was tragically taken from me from DIPG brain cancer in September. He loved POTUS and was a young patriot. This one's for you, Easton. Aw. That just breaks my heart when you hear of people that young. Like, he had his whole life ahead of him. So sad. All right. Now, this is a video. It says video, The Great Awakening Worldwide. Now, in case, you know, you don't go out to the boards and stuff, I'm going to put this, I'm going to pin this to the first comment. I can't play this because of the music in it. I will get another copyright strike, and I cannot afford that. I've got one already and two more, and I'm out. So I've got to really, really watch and be careful. And hopefully you will understand that. But it is a very, very good and fairly short video, and I would recommend that you watch it. So I will pin it to the first, it'll be the first pinned comment. All right, and we're going to move on from there, and we are going to look at this. 4278, drop 4278, disinformation from Schiff, media damaged America. All right, disinformation from Schiff and the media damaged America. And there is a link here, but we have it right here. So let's take a look at this. House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff has been feeding the American people misinformation for years. He used his position, replete with access to information and people in the know, to distribute wild accounts of Russian collusion with the Trump campaign. The effect was to frighten and alarm millions of Americans, sowing division between neighbors, toxifying our discourse, and raising anxieties. The Trump administration spent time and resources fighting off the fallacy that cursed them since day one and deprived the American people. Excuse me for 1 second. I have little Xander, you know, picking at my silk curtains. Yeah. Not a good thing. For the curtains or for Xander. All right. And the Trump administration spent time and resources fighting the fallacy that cursed them since day one and deprived the American people of a president who could devote his time and energy to the policies they had enlisted him to enact. Just a year ago, Adam Schiff was on CNN, MSNBC, ABC, Fox News, anyone who would have him, talking about Trump-Russia collusion in plain sight, even after the Mueller report clearly indicated that there was no provable collusion or coordination between the Russian government and the Trump campaign. Schiff continued to propagate the lie. Chris Wallace of Fox News pressed Schiff on the claims, playing the congressman a highlight reel of his assertions of collusion. Schiff shot back, what more clear intent to collude could you have than Russians offering dirt on Hillary Clinton as part of what was described as an effort to help Mr. Trump in the campaign, and Don Jr. saying, if it's what you say, I would love it. Intent to collude. That, after years sounding alarm about damning evidence of collusion with Putin, that was more than circumstantial. This scandal was beyond Watergate. Schiff, privy to all the sensitive intelligence, told us. We found out this week that Schiff always knew there was no evidence of collusion. By By day, he would interview former Obama administration officials, including Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, Ambassador to the UN Samantha Power, National Security Advisor Susan Rice, and Attorney General Loretta Lynch, who would tell him there was nothing. And by night, he'd jump on the newscast assuring Americans he'd seen evidence of something. But there was nothing. The canard shift continued to Pommelgate was supercharged, though, by the media, who went wall-to-wall with their coverage. Relics from Watergate were dragged out onto breaking news sets, and we were told how serious the matter was. Hysterical anti-Trump hysterical anti-Trump media personalities took to social media to scold anyone who doubted the Russia conspiracy, lecturing us about putting country over party. The coordination between Schiff and the media was pernicious. As Lee Smith wrote in the New York Post, the tragic fact is that once prestigious press organizations, including CNN, as well as MSNBC, the New York Times, and the Washington Post, weren't fooled by the collusion hoax, they were essentially part of it. Yes, and that is very true. They were part of it. They weren't fooled by it. They were part of it. Now, Q says corporate media control. Source, Bill Clinton, 1996 Telecommunications Act, 2016 campaign, plus Clinton Foundation contributions, Hillary Rodham Clinton, by media, control of information, control of narrative, control of people. Q. Now, this is a very good explanation of what Q is wanting us to know. Bill Clinton signed into law, and this is by Sun Q2, Bill Clinton signed into law the 1996 Telecommunications Act, which essentially allowed fewer big corporations to operate more media enterprises in a sector and to expand across other sectors. It allowed for massive consolidation of media in the U.S., which allowed 6 corporations to control 90% of the media. Not only did these large corporations gain control of TV and written publication, but it allowed them to ultimately control many of the internet news outlets as well. The Big Six maintained the narrative and control by donating to Clinton Foundation and working with Clintons to control information and people. They were not counting on patriots and digital warriors fighting back against the machine. 6 corporations own 90% of the news media. And there are still people that insist that the press is free. No, it's not. All right, and let's come down to the next one, and we are on drop 4279 from today, May 18th. And it says, for Easton. And we have a picture of the American flag, which is the most beautiful flag in the world, I think. All right, I love this. I just love it for Easton. Oh, and I love that name, Easton. Anyway, now we are on drop 4280. We are quickly drawing to a close. In fact, this is the last post for today. All right, so let's look at it. Durham investigation currently focused on others. Remember, FISA is just the start. Now, I don't expect that you can see this, so I made it bigger. It's like magic. I made it bigger. And this is a post from the 14th, and which was not that long ago. And remember this, where he showed this and said, worth remembering, think chess. Do you attack the king in the beginning or middle to end? Queen protects king. Q. I'm sure you all remember that if you saw that video. And so here we've got a link. Q has provided a link to Catherine Herridge, and it says news conference Q plus news conference question and answer with AG Barr. As to President Obama and VP Biden, whatever their level of involvement, based on the information I have today, I don't expect Mr. Durham's work will lead to a criminal investigation of either man. Our concern is focused on others. So, and he says, I have today, bar. He says, let me see, where did he say that? He said, based on the information I have today. Well, that could be misleading to the right people, because he wants people to think that, well, based on the information I have today, well, he may have different information tomorrow, right? If you say, well, based on the information I have today, but there could be more information coming, and there is. So there you go. I have today, Barr says, FISA equals start. Start, just the start. Q. So don't be discouraged, because I know everybody's freaking out about him saying, oh, I don't expect, to lead to a criminal investigation. He said, based on the information I have today. That can change. It can change tomorrow. So there you go. All right. And that, I do believe, is it for tonight. Now, let me just skip over here and make sure that Q has not been posting up a storm while I've been talking, because, he does that. And, nope. We are up to date. Woohoo! I'm gonna have a party. No, can't really have a party. It's 11:41 at night, and I'm all by myself, so it's hard to have a party. Well, the cats would probably party with me. I'm not sure what that would look like, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And if you appreciate this channel, and if you appreciate the content on this channel, consider supporting me on Patreon or Ko-fi or PayPal, whatever. Consider it. Anyway, I know times are very, very tough with the situation that we're facing right now, and I understand that fully. But if you are able to support and wish to, then it is very much appreciated. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, and I'll be sassy, as usual, and a little bit sarcastic. Yeah. All right. I can't wait to get to the news, too, because there's a lot of interesting stuff happening that I'm missing because of Q posting. And I know it's important to get to the Q, absolutely, so that we all know where we're at. But there's also a lot of really interesting things happening. So, all right, I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you will be too. You guys stay safe, stay well, stay blessed, and keep seeking truth, because deception bites. Good night, guys.